So we need to prove the product rule for the log, that is log xy to the base a is equal to log x to the base a plus log y to the base a. So how will you prove this? For that, let's take log a to the base x, log x to the base a is equal to some a, implies a raised to a is equal to x. Similarly, log y to the base a, let's assume that to be b, implies a raised to b is equal to y. Clear? Now let's call this as equation number 1 and call this as equation number 2. So if you multiply 1 and 2, on the left side it will be a raised to a into a raised to b is equal to x into y. So these two have common bases. So a raised to a into a raised to b is equal to a raised to a plus b is equal to xy. So if you write this in terms of log, then log to the base a of xy is equal to a plus b. If you convert this to log, then this will be log xy to the base a equal to a plus b. Again, log this one, but a is equal to log this is the a and this is the b. So implies log xy to the base a is equal to log ax, that is log x to the base a plus log y to the base b. So that's how you prove it. Clear? So how will you prove the quotient rule involving the log? That is log x by y to the base a equal to log x to the base a minus log y to the base a. How will you prove this? For that, again, let us assume log x to the base a is equal to a, implies a raised to a is equal to x. Similarly, log y to the base a is equal to b, then a raised to b is equal to y. Now let's call this as equation number 1 and let's call this as equation number 2. So I'm dividing equation number 1 with equation number 2. So on the left side it will be a raised to a divided by a raised to b. On the right side it is x by y. But they have, both these terms have the same base a. So a raised to a, x raised to a by x raised to b is equal to x raised to a minus b. That's the law of exponents. So I'm just applying this rule in here. So this will be a raised to a minus b equal to x by y. Now if you apply log for this, you will get log of x by y to the base a is equal to a minus b. But a is equal to log x to the base a, that is log x by y is equal to a is this one, log x to the base a minus b is this one, log y to the base a. So that's how will you prove, that's the way you prove the quotient rule.